In 1976, 6 October, shortly after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the Arab forces began their campaigning against Israel. The attack came from two directions, Syria from the north and Egypt from the south. The goal is to recover the land lost to Israel in the 1967 war. Arab refers to this war as the October War, and to Israel is it known as the Yom Kippur War. This war is known worldwide as the Fourth Arab-Israel Wars. A joint attack by the Arabs began under the names of Operation Badr. America was Israel's mainly ally during the Yom Kippur War, but none of the US intelligence agency, including the CIA, could not figure out anything about the Arabs' war plans. Even if the Mossad knew in advance, they could not catch the exact time of the attack. The same thing happened again on the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War, but not the combined Arab force. This time the attack was carried out by the Palestinian resistance fighter. This time neither CIA or the Mossad sensed anything in advance of this operation. It is surely a matter of the great shames and the humiliations for the CIA and the Mossad, which are the world's strongest intelligence agency. Israel's current situation must have reminded him of that memory 50 years ago. In this way, divided into different factions, some forces would enter the territory of Israel and challenge the Jewish army. Israel surely did not even imagine that. The Palestinians rained more than 1,500 rockets into the skies of Israel in the Palestine in 20 minutes. Then they parachuted into Israel. High-ranking military civilian figures were imprisoned. But why did the resistance fighter of Gaza suddenly become so desperate? How could they show so much courage? Where did the supply of weapons come from? Is there a big force working behind this attack? A statement by top resistance fighter about the operation seemed to indicate that they are deeply enraged by the efforts to normalize Israeli relations with the Arabs. They are not able to accept this, and they are not able to operation criticize the powerful Arab leaders. This kind of campaigning sends a message to Arab leaders, including Saudi Arabia, that the Palestinians are not at all happy with the Arabs-Israel piracy. Naturally, the process of normalizing Israel-Saudi relations will be damaged or the initiative will be delayed. Ghazi Hamad, the former deputy foreign minister of the Gaza government, said that this campaigning is a kind of message for the Arab countries that are normalizing relations with Israel. I think it's a shame for them. I call on the Arab countries to cut ties with Israel, because Israel is not a country that believes in peace and coexistence. One of the other reasons behind this rise is pent-up anger. Khaled Kadomi, a spokesman for the resistance fighter, told Al Jazeera that the military operation was carried out in response to decades of the attacks against Palestine. Khaled said, "We want the international community to stop Israel attacks in Gaza, on the Palestinian people, and at our holy site Al-Aqsa." These are the reasons for this campaigning, but it's such an operation possible in Israel without the support or planning a powerful country, not at all with the volatile politics going on around the world. It is clear that the Israeli-Palestine conflict will the place or the benefit countries like Russia, China, and Iran. America will be busy with the new front out of the Ukraine. Putin can now think so, but this is the reasons not enough to blame the Russia and China. Countries that support the Palestine, particular resistance fighter including Iran, Syria, Turkey, and Qatar. Iran is not at all happy with the normalizations of the Saudi relation with Israel, because it only stands its two enemies, Israel and Saudi. Common Arabs are also not happy with this initiative. So it is more logical that Iran has plans behind the operations inside Israel. Ismail Haniyeh will not dare to conduct such a large-scale operation at the behest of Iran without the verbal consent of the countries that provide financial and armed support, such as Turkey, Syria, and Qatar, because they are surely well aware of the Israel's country reaction. They have stepped on this path by calculating. This is very likely that the operation was carried out in Israel with the assurance and the support of sections of Arabs and non-Arabs.